Vice-Chancellor, it's now my privilege and pleasure to present Lee Elliot Major as eminently worthy to receive the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa.
Yeah, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa. Do address the congregation. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. I've got offer some words of advice for you all, and these are not from research journals. This is from, I looked up some quotes of very successful people from Sheffield, and I just thought these are the sort of things that helped me in my life. I'll go through them very quickly. The first comes from Dame now, Jessica Ennis-Hill, who I think probably is the person who most deserves a damehood of anyone in this country. And her piece of advice was work hard. Now, your mums and dads will tell you that you can't get away from that, and I've met many successful people, and you know, once you see someone win in the glare of the Olympic Stadium, what you don't see is the years, months of hard work in the gym and roads and all that stuff beforehand. So number one is work hard. Number two is be ready to bounce back. And Sheffield Wednesday football team dropped Jamie Vardy at age 16, and it was apparently the most devastating episode of his life. But it just shows you, boy, he really proved them wrong. And all I would say is that we will all have our ups and downs. You will all have downs as well as up, and often it's the people that pick themselves up after those downs that make it. So mums and dads will tell you that as well. You can't escape that. Third, don't prejudge people. That was Sean Bean, the Sheffield actor's mother's advice. Now, most mothers' advice is pretty good. I don't need academic journalism, so I think that's very good advice. Fourth, be honest, particularly with yourselves. This came from David Blunkett, one of the most prestigious Sheffield politicians. You can't say this of too many politicians, but David Blunkett said one of his big mistakes was being too honest, which I think is something perhaps you might not say of today's politicians. Fifth and finally, I would say stay rooted. And what do I mean by that? When I looked at a lot of the successful people from Sheffield, what was really apparent was that they let their talent do the talking. They weren't boastful, they weren't flash, they were forceful but not flash. They fulfilled their potential, but they didn't let go of the links and the family that they belonged to. And I think there's something very special in that, in this world of celebrity seeking and fast-paced and sound bites and all that stuff. And I sort of was thinking this could be the Sheffield way, right? So now you're part of the Sheffield family, I would say pursue the Sheffield way, and you won't go far wrong with that. If I can do it, you certainly can. So thank you very much.